Okay, please everybody stand for a prayer. Okay, Gemma, please lead the prayer. Amen. Okay, good morning class. Okay, please be seated. So, by the way, I am Mark Magallanes, your math teacher this morning. Just call me Teacher Mark, understood? Okay, so let's check your attendance. So, who is absent this morning? Okay, none? Okay, so let us give ourselves a big clap for the perfect attendance. Okay, so do you have any assignments? Okay, none. Okay, so before we will start, let's sing a song first for our energizer. So this song entitled I Love Math. Okay, so okay, stand for our energizer. So M-A-T-H, M-A-T-H, I love math, I love math. It is so exciting, very interesting. I love math, I love math. Otro once again. M-A-T-H, M-A-T-H, I love math, I love math. It is so exciting, very interesting. I love math, I love math. Okay, so yun na it. Okay class, so before we will start, I want you to know first sa ito ang classroom rules in order for you to follow para. So alam niya ito ang klase. So, sa ito pong room. So first, I want you to wear complete uniform if musod mo sa klase. Then, use courteous expressions like good morning mom, good morning sir, thank you mom, thank you sir, or thank you classmates. Then, the third, observe silence. So I want you to hilom yuta if during discussion. The fourth, keep the room clean and orderly. Di ko ganagubo. Then, help one another. So if your classmates kung naglisod siya, so tutabangan gabi na sa mga mga classroom chores. Next is be responsible with your stuff. So yung mga gamit, di mo butang ha. Next is avoid playing inside the room. So in order nga di mo makasala like parang natay flat screen. So maigo ninyo magbuak kabayad mo. So di ta pwede magdula, avoid. So naratay time mo play ta. Next is participate in the class discussion. Then 9, ask permission when you go out. So mommy, I go out, ana, ha, if you want to go to CR. And last, respect individual beliefs. So kay multi-common karon, cultural na classroom. Then during my discussion, I have also 3 rules for you to follow. First, if I am talking here in front or if there is someone answering, I want you to please do listen. Okay? Then second, if you want to answer or if you have questions, just raise your right hand silently. And last, I want you to participate actively during the entire discussion. Kay ganahan ko na mag-participate mo. So, mo to siya nga to ang mga classroom rules for you to follow. So, para nindot na to ang dagan sa to ang class. Okay, is that clear? Okay. So, who can recall our previous topic in math? Yes, Anne. Okay, very good. Okay, let's give 5 claps to Anne. Okay. So now, class, let us have a game. So, I will be grouping you into 2 groups. Then, to be fair, so we will be counting. Okay, dito mo start today. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so tanang 1 during a row, then tanang 2 during a row. So what you're going to do is each group ninyo dapat magpili mo ba 5 representatives ka ng the best 5 yun ninyo ha. Sige man, I have here a flashcard man go. So I will be showing here a flashcard multiplication. So munang dapat yun is the best yun siyang representative ng pilion para maka-answer sa po ang mga multiplication nga kung represent the array. So the first 3 group na makagat of 3 points will be the next nga makapadulong sa next game. So next part of the game, because I have namang to be prepared there yung mga 30 envelopes. So yun siyang envelopes is na siya yung mga numbers the array. So, each ani na siya klase-klase ng mga number. So, after that, but don't worry kay, tanan man mo makakuha ani. But advantage sa mga makadaog, yung makapili sila ani. Ha? Makapili sila ani kung makadaog mo. So, ang yung buhaton ani, if tanang kita tong hugat drawn even numbers will be goes here in front and arrange themselves according to their from least to greatest, okay? From least to greatest nga numbers or orderly according to their value. So, dili mag-arrange sila diri tanang mga makakuha og even numbers sa ang sulod sa ani nga envelope. Then tanang mga makakuha og odd numbers will be inyong bahaton is to recite nyo kung saan mga even numbers ang nadire in front nga gidala sa inyong mga classmates. That clear? Okay, understood. Okay. So, haman natin yung mga best 5 nga representative. Okay, mo ni. Okay, gani. Okay, mo ni group 1, then group 2. Okay. So, let's start. Okay, group 1. Next. Okay, group 1. Next. Okay, group 2. Okay, group 1. Okay, so, the group 1 got 3 points. So, they are the first to move sa tuang next part.
A few inches later.
Okay, so class, what you have observed sa tuang game karon? Okay, yes, and? Okay, very good. Marco? Okay. Yes? Okay, very good. Okay. Correct. Okay. So daghan jud kay tag nakatanan no at sa tuang game nga tong gibuhat karon. So happy ra ba ang tanan? Okay. So based sa tong game karon, who guessed our topic this morning? Okay, yes Stella. Exactly. Okay, so let's give Coca-Cola clap to Stella. Clap. Okay, so thank you Stella. Okay. So class, be with me this morning because we will tackle about. Okay, everybody please read. Okay, find the common multiples and less common multiples of two numbers. So, kaning LCM diri is least common multiples. So, mo na siya. Okay, so before we will proceed, let us have our lesson objective first. So, mo siya. Okay. Next one. Okay, class. So, please everybody read. Letter A. Okay, find the common multiples and least common multiples of two numbers. Okay, letter B. Okay, illustrate the common multiples and least common multiple of two numbers using listing, prime factorization, and continuous division. Okay, letter C. Okay, so relate the finding of common multiple and least common multiple of two numbers in real life situation. So that was our lesson objective this morning. Okay, so who has an idea what is common multiple? Okay, anyone? Oh yes, Mika. Okay, very good. Okay, let's give 3 cups to Mika. Okay, so class, let's read what is common multiple and least common multiple. Okay, so let's read common multiples. Okay, common multiples are multiples that are all common in 2 or more numbers. Okay, let's common multiple. Okay, it is the smallest multiple among the common multiples from a given set of numbers. So kaning LCM din nga siyang LCM din is mo siya ang buto sa butan niya is least common multiple. Okay, so for you to understand about what is common multiples and least common multiples, so I have here an example. So mo siya ang example na to. Okay, so let's okay, what are the common multiple of 2 and 3? So ato siyang itagsa-tagsa, individual ato siya. So the multiple of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and so on. Then the multiple of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on. So, kung saan ito pagkabalo, kung sa asa ang common multiples ni ana. So, kung as you observe, kung asay pariha ang inya di ari, like para nyo, so sa multiple of 2 na ay 6. Then, sa multiple of 3 is na po siya 6 di ari. So, unsa pa nga number ang na-add diri sa multiple 2 sa multiple 3? So, na ay 12. Okay. Then, na ay 12 diri. Okay, next. Unsa pa? Okay, na ay 18. Na ay 18 diri. So, and so on. So, ang may tabuhan ni, thus common multiples 2 and 3 are 6, 12, 18, and so on. So, muna siya gitawag og common multiple. Then, di ba, as you observe na siya yung least common multiple. So, sa tulo ka book dito nga example, so asa may least common multiple ani. So, kung kinsa itong pinagamay, muna siya ang least common multiple. So, muna siya ang 6. So, muna siya ang least common multiple. Okay? So, how to find less common multiple or LCM? So, in finding LCM, so, there are 3 various methods to be calculated para makuha na to ang less common multiples of 2 numbers. So first, as you observe here, mo siya. First is, there is, okay. First is less common multiple, listing method. Next, okay. Okay. Next is there is a less common multiple less common multiple prime factorization method, and third is okay. Okay, so just wait for a while, ha. Okay, so okay, so third is less common multiple continuous division. So these are the 3 methods na atong gamiton to find less common multiple of 2 numbers. Okay, so para masabsan pa gid nato, so I will discuss the 3 methods using my PowerPoint presentation with an example para mas masabsan pa gid ninyo. So I want you to listen, okay? Para makasabot jud ta, okay?
A few moments later.
Okay class, so here are the 3 methods to find the less common multiple of 2 numbers. Okay, so less common multiple of numbers can be calculated using various methods. So there are 3 methods to find the least common multiple of 2 numbers. First is least common multiple by listing method. Second, least common multiple using prime factorization. And third, least common multiple using continuous division method. So ato sa tagsa-tagsaon na masabtan gud ninyo. First is least common multiple by listing method. So mo siya, here are the steps in finding the least common multiple of 2 numbers using the listing method. Step 1 is list the first few multiples of A and B. Step 2, mark the common multiples from the multiples of both numbers. Step 3, select the smallest common multiple. That lowest common multiple is the least common multiple of the 2 numbers. So, tignan mo example here, masabtan gid ninyo. Okay, here are the example. So, find the least common multiple or LCM of 4 and 5. So, the solution is that, mo siya, multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, and the multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So the problem is ato pangitaon ang iyahang least common multiple of 2 numbers. So mo siya di as you observe, okay, as you observe, the multiples here, the multiples of 4 is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and so on. And multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. So as you observe, the areas of multiples of 4 is the first least common multiple of 2 numbers is 20. Muna na rin naka-yellow diri. So mo nang hints by the definition of least common multiple, the least common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. So mo ni siya nga to ang 20 is our least common multiple of 2 numbers by listing method. Okay, so mo na siya mga step in finding least common multiple of 2 numbers using listing method. So as you observe ganina kay siya kaning 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So kaya pamaagi ni mo siya ang listing method. nga nakuha na to ang least common multiple which is ang 6. Okay, so let's proceed to the next, which is the prime factorization method. Okay, so next is least common multiple using prime factorization. So here are the steps. Okay, just wait. Okay, step 1, represent the numbers in the prime factored form. Step 2, the least common multiple of the given two numbers is the product of all the prime factors. However, common factors will be included only once. Okay, so let's learn this method using the example given below. For example, find the least common multiple or LCM of 60 and 90 using prime factorization. So here are the solutions. Step 1, what you're going to do is the prime factorization of 60 and 90 or 60 is kung unsa to siya i-times nimo siya, then the answer is 60, like 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 is mo siya 60 answer niya kung imo siyang i-times. And sa 90, 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, so kung imo siyang i-equal siya i-times kaya sila is 90 answer na. So ang imong buhat sa step 2 then is the product of all the prime factors is imo siya ikon siya iusan mo siya. So diri na 2 diri sa 60, napoy 2 diri sa 90, so mo siyang na diri 2, then diri na 2 di wala man, so atong ibutang ang 2, then ibutang po na to ang 3, then the is na 5, then the sa ikaapat is napoy 5, so mo siyang na 5 ni naman extension diri nga 3, if i-add po na to ang 3 mo nang 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 3 is equal to 180. Therefore, the least common multiple of 60 and 90 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Kaya naman, ato siyang gisunod na kay least common multiple man. So, 2, 2, 3, then 3 before ang 5. Kay unahan to ang mga gagmay kay least man. So, mo nang the least common multiple of 60 and 90 is 180. So, mo ni siya nga to ang least common multiple of two numbers by prime factorization method. Okay, so yung nato nga way ang pagkuha nato sa to ang least common multiple of two numbers using factorization method. So next karon, let's proceed to the last method, which is ang continuous division. Okay, so our next is least common multiple by continuous division method. So mo siya to ang last nga method in finding the least common multiple of two numbers. So step 1, find the prime number which is a factor of at least one of the given numbers. So write this prime number on the left of the given numbers. Step 2, if the prime numbers in step 1 is a factor of the number, then divide the number by the prime and write the quotient below. So if the prime number in step 1 is not a factor of the number, then write the number in the row below as it is. So continue the steps until 1 is left in the last row. So here are the example para masabtan yun ninyo. Example, find the least common multiple or LCM of 6 and 15 using the continuous division method. So mo siya ang iyang solution. Step 1, so 2 is the smallest prime number and it is a factor of 6. So write 2 on the left of the two numbers. So for each number in the right column, continue finding out prime numbers which are their factors. So the step 2, so divides nimo ang 6 but it's not a factor of 15, then write the number 15 in the row below as it is. So continue the steps until 1 is left in the last row. So step 3, the LCM is the product of all the prime numbers. So least common multiple of 6 and 15 is 2 times 3 times 5 is equal to 30. So giunsa man siya pagkuha. So mo siya least common multiple of 6 and 15 by division method. So continuous division. So ginani na to siya. Kay 2 times 6, kay pwede na to siya ma-divide. So 2 times 6 is 3. Mo siya diri 3. Then nga ang 2 times 15 is di mo na to siya pwede ma-divide. So atong i-down ang 15 kay di mo siya factor. So next is 3. So 3 times 6. So 3, ma-divide siya. So 3 times 15. So di na siya ma-divide. So mo na siya nga 3 times 6 is ma-divide na to siya. Mo na siyang 1 diary. Then 3 times 15 is ma-divide na to siya. So factor mo sa mo na siyang 5 diary. So next kay ang naman may 5 o dapat 1 man siya. Di ba ang giingon diary sa last dapat the LCM continue the steps until 1 is left in the last row. So wala pa man siya, kaya na pa man siya 5. So muna siyang atong siyang ikuan there divide by 5. So 5 divided by 1 is 1. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So muna siya diri na din tamusta pang ato ang continue atong division method. So though we have 3 methods to find the least common multiple, the division method is the most common and easy method that we use. So mo ni siya. So mo siya ang so mo giingon diary ang least common multiple of 6 and 15 is 30. So mo ni siya diary kaning 30 diary. Okay, so mo to siya ang 3 methods natong gamiton to find least common multiple of two numbers. So first ito siya una listing method. Next is prime factorization method, and third is continuous division. So, inato na kasayon kung saan ito pagkuha ang less common multiple. So, to better understand it, as watch the video of Teacher Joby. So, i-discuss niya diri ang how to find three methods. So, para mas masabsan pag na to. So, I hope na maminaw mo ha, watch and listen carefully, okay?
Today, we will discuss how to find the common multiples and LCM using listing method, prime factorization, and continuous division. Let's start the lesson by giving the definition of common multiples. The common multiples are multiples that are all common in the two or more numbers. And from the common multiples, we will get the least common multiple or the LCM. It is the smallest multiple among the common multiples from a given set of numbers.
A few moments later.
To better understand the lesson, let us read and analyze the situation. Leo visits the regional office once every 2 days. Ethan visits once every 4 days, while JP visits once every 6 days. They all meet one day in the office. After how many days will they meet together again at the regional office? So based from the problem, si Leo daw ay bumibisita sa regional office once every 2 days, while Ethan visits once every 4 days, and JP visits once every 6 days. So, anong day o pang ilang day sila magkikita-kita ulit sa regional office?
A few moments later.
Okay, in order for us to solve the problem, we're going to use the first method, which is the listing method. So, sa listing method, kailangan nating isulat lahat ng multiples, common multiples, ng mga given numbers. So, determine natin yung mga given numbers. So, si Leo visits the regional office once every 2 days. Si Ethan naman visits the regional office once every 4 days. And si JP visits the regional office once every 6 days. So, pang ilang days sila ulit magkikita-kita. So, enlist muna natin yung multiples ng 2. So again, paano makukuha ang multiples? I-multiply lang natin yung given number sa mga counting numbers. Or kung sa ulado nyo, yung skip counting ng 2, mas mabilis nyo maisusulat ang mga multiples ng 2. So multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. While the multiples of 4 are, counting number ng 4, skip counting, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. And the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, and 24. So, from the listed multiples, hanapin natin ngayon yung mga common na multiples sa kanila. So, meron silang 12, and meron silang common na 24. Ibig sabihin, ang common multiples ng 2, 4, and 6 ay 12 and 24. Okay, from the common multiples, we can now get the least common multiple. So, doon sa 12 and 24, yung 12 is mas maliit kumpara sa 24. Kaya ang LCM ng 2, 4, and 6 is 12. So the answer to the problem is, it will take 12 days for them to meet together again at the regional office.
A few moments later.
Okay, so applying naman the second method, which is the prime factorization method. So, sa prime factorization method, gagamitin natin yung factor tree method. Kukunin natin yung mga prime factors ng mga given number na 2, 4, and 6. So, get the prime factors of 2. So, the factors of 2 are 2 times 1. The factors of 4 are 2 times 2. And the factors of 6 are 2 times 3. Then, lista natin lahat ng factors maliban sa 1 kasi ang 1 naman is neither prime or composite. Sulat lang natin yung mga prime numbers or prime factors. 2, 2 times 2, and 2 times 3. So, in order for us to get the LCM using the prime factorization, bilugan natin yung magkakatapat na number at yan yung ating pagmumultiplyin. So, yung 2 times 2 times 3 is now the LCM of 2, 4, and 6, and that is equal to 12. So, the LCM or the least common multiple of 2, 4, and 6 is 12.
A few moments later.
Okay, so next, applying the method number 3, which is the continuous division. So, sa continuous division, kukunin din natin naman ang mga prime factors na pwedeng mag-divide doon sa mga given numbers na 2, 4, and 6. So, anong number ang pwedeng mag-divide sa 2, 4, and 6 na eksakto? Since they are all even numbers, pwede silang i-divide sa 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then, Divide pa natin, hindi yan kagaya sa greatest common factor o sa GCF na kailangan mag-stop ka na dyan pag GCF yung hinahanap mo. Dapat sa pagkukunin natin ng least common multiple using continuous division, kailangan ang maging ending part natin is lahat sila 1, 1, 1 na. Okay, so since may 1 na tayo dito, ito na lang 2 and 3 ang gagawin nating 1. So i-divide natin tong 2 and 3 sa 2. Okay, bring down 1 and 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then, hindi naman natin pwedeng i-divide ang 3 sa 2, kaya bring down 3. Okay, next. 3 na lang ang natitira para maging 1. I-divide natin siya sa 3. So, bring down 1, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. So, yan yung palatandaan natin kapag gagamit tayo ng continuous division para makuha yung least common multiple ng mga numbers. Kailangan ng ending part natin is 1, 1, 1. Then, saka natin, i-multiply itong mga naka-vertical numbers. So, yung mga prime factors na 2 times 2 times 3, that is the LCM of 2, 4, and 6. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12.
A few moments later.
So these are the things that we need to remember. So to find the common multiples and LCM of given numbers, we can use the listing method, the factor tree method or prime factorization, and the continuous division. And don't forget, the LCM means least common multiple, and it is the smallest multiple among the common multiples listed from the given numbers.
A few moments later.
Okay, so mo siya ang explanation ni Teacher Joby about sa 3 methods. So, kayo na kayo siya, no? Okay, so now class, let us have an activity. So, but before that, ako sa rin katawon, no? Okay, so muna siya itong activity ko, itong first activity. So class, I put a colored paper under your chair. So, panawag kayo ninyo. Okay, oo na siya, okay. So muna siya, okay. So for those students who got color green, will be the group 1 and, okay, kamo mga group green, muna ang group 1. So you will be the one to answer, use this problem by using listing method. Okay, for those students na kuha yellow, yes ka na? Ito mo ang group 2. So kamo ang mo answer using prime factorization method. So muna kamo group 2 yellow and last week itong mga nakakuha o blue, color blue. O, yes ka na. Kamo ang group 3. So, ang yung bottom, kamo ang mag-answer using a continuous division. So, muna siya inyuhang, yes, kamo ang group 0. Yeah, group 1 green, group 2 yellow, group 3 ang blue. Okay. So, is that clear? Okay. So, let's read the directions. So, muna siya ang directions. Find the common multiples and this common multiple of 2 numbers using your sign methods. So, katong yung mga methods niyo assign. So, ano siya ang problem? So, ang problem is Juna works every 3 days. So, preparahan siya itong kay Ma'am Joby ganina nga sample. So, Marco works every 5 days. So, what days that they work together? So, ano siya ang problem? So, what days that they are work together? Okay, so I will give you only 5 minutes to answer together with your group. So, after ana, we will i-present na ito yung answer diri in front. Atong chikan kung sakto ba. Okay, understood? Okay, you may start now.
A few inches later.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let us give ourselves a big clap. Okay, so nakabulunigid mo on how to find the less common multiple of 2 numbers using the 3 methods. So, like the listing method, prime factorization, and division method. Okay, so although na siya gamay sa'yo, but anyway, at least nakabulan yung tanan. So, karon let's have another activity para makita magiging itong kasabot pag-yun mo, okay?
A few moments later.
Okay, so this one, okay, para mamaster pag-yun niyo on how to find less common multiple of 2 numbers using the various methods. Okay, so the mechanic of the game is by pair ni siya. So the pairs will be given an envelope. So the one who got the answers or kamunduha tiganda mo ang envelope. So the one nga who got written answers or actually ang sort ng envelope is mga answers na siya ani nga questions. But wa man ta kabalo kung asaan nga question, asa ang tubag ani nga question. So mo na siya nga by pair is makadawat ang usa na sulod nga answer, ang usa wala. So for those students nga makahugat the written a number na answer, so mo solve there in front para ma-prove niya kung asa gid ani. So then after that, i-paste din niya dayon there's kilid ang answer katong na din sulat ani. So for you para makabulot kung asa ani siya. Okay. So I will be giving you 3 minutes to solve ani siya para mabaw-an mo asa ani ang problem jud aning sulod ani nga answer. Okay, so is that clear? Okay, so I will be giving you only 3 minutes to solve kung asa jud ani nga problem ang naa ani nga answer. Then i-paste the word in front katong walay katong sulod ang ihang panenvelope. Okay, so you may start now.
A few inches later.
Okay, so thank you. Okay, so let's check your works. Okay, so number 1 is find the less common multiple of 10, 18, and 20 by division method. Okay, so sakto ba yung kuha? Ang lang answer? 180, sakto ba? 180 ba ang answer ni? Okay, very good. 180. So next, find the less common multiple of 4, 6, and 12. Yes, okay, sakto ba? Okay, so 12. So, next is find the less common multiple of 60 and 282 by prime factorization. So, sakto yun siya, 20. So, muna siya, 2,820. So, next, find the less common multiple of 10 and 20. So, sakto ba ang answer? Sa grupo na Mika? Yes, 20. Okay, so 20 yun siya. And next is what is the smallest number when divided by the digits 5, 7, 9, and 12? Give the same remainder of 3 in every case. So, katong division method. So, ang answer nila din ni Joanna, yes, is 12, 63. Okay, so, check. Okay, so very good. Okay, so let's give ourselves a big clap for the perfect niyo score. Okay, very good. Okay, so for your last activity, so this activity is a finding application and concepts and skills in our daily life. So ito siya sa tanong sa before ang start. Okay? So, kung siya ang atong next activity karon is ma-apply dyan sa itong real life situation.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this is your last activity. So I will be grouping you into 2 groups lang. Okay, 2 groups lang. Then, so to be fair, so mag-counting task. Din na, kaling row mo ng group 1, then this row is mo siya ang group 2. Okay, so mo siya ang directions. Read and analyze the word problem below. So, katong, like for example, katong kay Ma'am Joby ganina nga discussion. So, same din siya ganina. So, mo siya ang problem. So, ato basahan. Okay, let's read together. Okay, there are 2 bells in the school. The bell 1 is for the grade 1 to 3, while the bell 2 is for the grade 4 to 6. So, na daw bell. So, ang first bell is para sa grade 1 o grade 4, tapos sa grade 3. Ang ikaduwa nga bell is para sa grade 4 to 6. Then, so the bell 1 and 2 are rung once every 30 minutes, and the other or bell B at every 50 minutes. So ang bell A o ang bell 1 and 2 is mutunog siya once every 30 minutes. So if mo 30 minutes na siya, murang na ang duha ka bell kaning 1 o 2. Then ang usa ka bell is murang siya every 50 minutes. So nepong tadri, if they are rung and together at 7 a.m. at what time they will be next rung together for their recess. So kung murang daw ang usa ka bell katong 1 o 2 nga bell tong grade 1 to 3 o katong 4 to 6 nga bell every 30 minutes, ng other bell is 50 minutes. So ang pangtano is kung saan mo sila mo rung together, just sila all together will be next rung together for their recess. So kung saan nga exact time nila. So mo siyang dili nyo ma-apply ang nesting method, ang prime factorization method o ang continuous division para makuha na to kung asa din ang ilahang time nga murang flag together. Okay, so I will give you only 5 minutes to do the task. So together sa yung mga yes grupo. So okay, so you may start now. So after that, ato tayong present rin yung answer ha. Okay, sakto ba siya? Okay.
A few inches later.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let us give ourselves a Mami Junisha class B kay na sakto yun yung answer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so kung saan ito yung answer kay? It's 9:30 a.m. So, gano'n naman siya pagkuha siya. So, di ba? ang least common multiple of 30 and 50 is 150. So kung ang 150 convert na to siya into hours, it is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So, kung giingon di ari is murang siya, they rang together at 7 a.m. So, at what time they will be next rang together for the recess. So ang CB, ang 7 a.m. plus mag-add ka of 2 hours and 30 minutes is equivalent to 9:30 a.m. Okay. So, mauni siya ang ato ang answer ani nga questions. Okay. Okay, class, so do you have any questions or clarifications sa ato topic karon? Okay. Okay, none. Okay, so again, what is common multiples? Yes. What's that? Okay. Common multiples are that all common in the two or more numbers. Okay. Less common multiple. What is less common multiple? What? Okay. It's the smallest multiple among the common multiples from a given sets of number. Okay. So, in finding a less common multiple of two numbers, so there are various methods to be calculated para makuha na to ang less common multiple. So, what are those three methods? Okay, yes, Anna. Yes, lasting method. Okay, Jeric. Okay, prime factorization method. Okay. Okay, Gilbert. Yes, okay. So, continuous division. So, mo to siya nga to ang three methods to find less common multiple of two numbers. Okay. So now class, let us have a quiz. So, nag-print ako diri og mga questions, diri answer sheets. Okay. Okay, and please distribute this to mga classmates. Okay. Okay. So, okay, distribute siya sa mga classmates. So, kaya siya nga answer sheets, mo na siya ang mga questions sa tuwa karon nga quiz. So, I will present here in my PowerPoint ang mga questions. Then, itong together tawag basa ha. Then, don't worry ka na. Dala na mo mag-answer. Yes, oh, yes, yes, and. Okay. Okay, dala na mo mag-answer sa inyong band paper. Ang mga questions na nila naka-print band paper. Muna na ang mga questions na may present diary. Then, dala na po mo mag-answer. Okay, so, understood. Okay.
A few moments later.
Okay, so for your quiz, so muna siya. Let's read together this one. Okay, direction, solve the problem. So number 1, if each CF of two numbers 12 and 36, then find their LCM or least common multiple. Second question, what is the greatest 4-digit number that is divisible by exactly by 15, 21, and 28? So third, the traffic policeman at 3 buried positions on the ground blow a whistle succeeding every 42 seconds, 60 seconds, and 78 seconds, respectively. If all of them blow at the same time at 9:30 hours, find the time interval at which they whistle again together. So sama din siya pareha sa tong example last na tong activity. Number 4, what is the greatest number when divided by the number 6, 7, and 8 leaves behind a remainder number 3. However, when divided by number 9, has no remainder. So, mo siya ang last na itong problem. 2 digits are in the ratio 2.23. The product of the least common multiple and highest common factors is 294. So, what are the numbers? So, these are the problems that you are going to solve. Okay, so muna siya itong mga problems. So, I will be giving you only 5 minutes to answer the quiz ha. Okay, then after that, i-pass nyo diri sa tubangan. In the center aisle rather. Okay, so 5 minutes only. Okay, let's start now.
A few moments later.
Okay, John, perfect. Anna, perfect. Okay. Okay, class, so let us give ourselves a big clap for the perfect score. So, all of you did perfect. You came, no? Okay. So, Karon, for your assignments, so, I know, maka-answer naman.
A few moments later.
Okay, this one. Okay, so for your assignments, solve the given problems. Okay, let's read. Number 1, find the less common multiple of 15 and 13. Then, second, find the less common multiple of 10 and 12. Then, katulo, number 3, find the less common multiple of 5, 10, 15, and 30. And sa number 4, find the less common multiple of 10 and 20 by the listing method. So, tama itong gigamit ko ganina. Ikalima, find the less common multiple by trying factorization of 8 and 20. And thus, find the less common multiple of 15 and 24 by the division method. And so, muna siya, this is your assignment. And I know, maka-answer naman ni kay. Dapat i-give mo sa iyong pantalon sa iyong quiz. Okay, so, okay, you may copy now your, at your work notebook. Okay. Okay, so are you done? Okay, so that will be okay. Goodbye, class.